everyone. This is going to be a continuation of the suspension work video. So day one was introduction to the project and the naming of it, Forester Back to Life. Day two was the walk round, or episode 2. Episode 3 was building the rear passenger side dampers, or exchanging that out. I was hoping to do both dampers in a day, but we ran into some major problems on the rear driver's side where the lower strut mount bolt was completely ruined and it's rounded off. So today I'm going to have to grind it off. I was going to divert this episode to headlight restoration, which will be the next one. However, if you need parts for your Japanese domestic market car, there's no better place to go than import car parts. I'm going to put a web link up for these guys because they're amazing. Yesterday I ordered brake and clutch pedal rubbers, and the day before for the shock, the strut mounting bolts and nuts, and they've arrived. Wonderful service. They've got so many parts in stock. They're really knowledgeable. Phone them up, they'll tell you whether the parts that you need fit, whether they've got them in stock, and they get them out to you so quick. So that means I'm going to get changed into my roughs, and this episode will be about grinding off that stubborn nut and bolt from the lower damper, rear damper, and putting in the new Pedders unit, and that will be the suspension done. Major part of our project done. I'll get the rubbers on because that's an easy job to do and tick it off the list. It'd be nice, and if we get some time we'll start the headlamp restoration today as well. So it's going to be a busy day. First, bacon sandwich. Let's just show you what we got. Convenient envelopes. These guys are the mustard. You are geniuses, thank you. So this is the rear strut mounting bolts for the car. These are Subaru original parts. So if you want to know what the part number is, you need some strut mounting bolts, there it is. These chubbies. I will put up the description and the link to all of these parts if you are doing a Impreza or Forester of the same sort of year. They're the business. So on the rear, both of the strut bolts are the same. The upper and lower bolts on the strut, on the lower part of the strut, shock absorber spring assembly, are the same. If you're doing the front, there is a camber bolt that you need as well, so watch out for that. But on the rears, simple nuts and bolts. So there we go, they've turned up. That's made my day. That means I can go and get this job done. It's going to be a really sort of gnarly day, cutting the old bolt off and drifting that out. Hopefully we'll get away with it. Haven't worked out a strategy yet, but I know at some point it's going to involve a manual hacksaw just because of access. I don't want to pull the whole rear hub off. That's a crazy amount of work, so with a bit of luck this will get on. Just to show you what I meant by the rubbers. In the UK, you've got an MOT coming up, Ministry of Transport tests, annual inspection for road safety and roadworthiness. If your pedal rubbers that fit on the accelerator and brake are worn through, fractured, or you can split and you can see the metal through it in any way, it's a fail, as far as I understand it. These days they've changed the categories of whether it's a fail or an advisory, but this is a fail. So this is like £3 in the UK to get a pair of rubbers. And these fit Imprezas, Foresters of the same era. So they sent me a pair. There we go. The brake and clutch are exactly the same rubber. Unfortunately, we can't get the angle grinder into that bolt. It's just too enclosed, so it looks like we're going to be kind of long-handing this. I don't know if that's really going to get close enough either. So I'll do my best. So I'll get through it without cutting the main piece here or any suspension. I'll do my best. New plan. I'm going to cut this piece off, grind it off, so we can knock the bolt through. So I only have to cut through the shorter shaft, not the actual nut as well. That might work. I might even be able to wriggle it out, you never know. Let's see. However, we found some rust damage under here that I think is going to fail the MOT. So we'll probably have to bring it back and get some sheet metal and do some cutting and welding. Oh well. Maybe this will work. We'll see. Well, it's come in. Nearly there. Let's go through the wiggle method. So it's on its way out. Let's try and drift that all the way through and wiggle it out. Not going to go any further, that is it. So we're going to cut that out now. Manual process, can't get the grinder to it. A little less to chop out. Nearly there. My God. Yes. So let's hope I've got enough distance there to joggle that out now. Yes. I win. Top out, top mounts off, suspension out. Easier. That's the nut out. It's ready. So remember this top plate, just undo all of these, but just like before we're going to undo these three. And the damper keeps everything under control. 12 is 12. 12 to undo, 13 to put back on the new stuff. There's your top mount. That's the plate off. I keep the plate. And now here we go. So the brake line's off already. And there she goes. A very ruined setup indeed. Very ruined. Let's get the new one on there without delay. Now remember, orientation is important, so the rounded end goes to the outside of the car, the flat end goes to the inside of the car. Here we go. And this time I will put the plates on. No point doing it in two stages. So the plate just fits on, These are the new ones. So they're slightly larger, 1mm than the older ones. So let's get that on. Then I'll go get the 13mm. So we'll stop it dropping through the car. We'll tighten them up by hand all the way, but not to 14.5. We'll wait till the bottom's on. Let's ratchet these things on. Okay, so here we go. 5 minutes till lunch. So let's see if we can get it all in. Here's your bolts, original Subaru part. Don't look like original nuts, but that's okay. From memory, this is a right pain. Problem is that we can't physically push that in with all the weight of the suspension and everything. It's just a nightmare. So we use the jack at an offset angle, which helps us push it in. So just gently jacking in. That's basically what we want. It's nearly there. Done. So that's the bottom's done. So now, if you remember, put this fellow back in there.
I'll be serving up in 2 minutes.
Okay, I'll be wheel on down in 2 minutes. This will be done in 2 minutes. So remember this. I'm trying to do all this one-handed if possible. Okay, so you didn't need to see me put on a wheel. It's jacked up because 2 reasons. One, we just jacked the thing up, but also we now have decent suspension both sides. It's too high, obviously, but it's sat right up on the handbrake. Next job. Next thing that will fail in the UK is the fact that this clutch pedal rubber is well, it's worn through, so your foot can slip on these pedals. So just in case it's a clutch as well as brake, certainly fails on the brake, so we're going to replace them both. It's about to go, it's about to fall off actually, and we're going to replace them with original parts. It's an incredibly easy job. Simples. Stretch it over. Couldn't be easier. He says, screw it up. There you go. So there's a, let's see on the new, show you on the new part. So there's a little lip here, you just got to stretch that over. It's actually easier to do it underneath that way. Stretch it over the top. So, perfect. And when we detail the car, we'll scrub that as well. So, and the footrest. So that's done. They won't slip off, and it'll pass the MOT. Next job, put the tools away that we don't need, clean them up.